So liquid pressure means what? Pressure exerted by liquid, right? Pressure exerted by liquid. By the way, what is the definition of pressure? Pressure is equal to pressure is equal to force upon area. Force upon area. So it becomes force is MA. Force upon MA, and area is equal to A. Right? Now you have studied density. Density is equal to mass upon volume. So mass is equal to density into volume, right? So here in place of M you write this. So pressure is equal to, and this A is called, A becomes G, right? This G is known as acceleration due to gravity, right? Acceleration is equal to acceleration due to gravity, and mass is equal to density into volume. So pressure is equal to pressure. So pressure is equal to density into volume into G upon A. And what is volume? Volume is equal to length into breadth into height, and length into breadth is known as area, right? So volume can be say A into H. So if we write here again, so pressure is equal to, pressure is equal to density into area into height into G upon A. A or A is cancelled out. So pressure P is equal to, so P is equal to HdG. This A is, sorry, this is upper one. This A will cancel out. So this is HdG. HdG. This is liquid pressure. Pressure exerted by liquid is equal to pressure exerted by liquid is equal to P is equal to H D G. Right? This is VL. Okay. This much. Now, should I rub?
Yes, sir.
So, say there is a container. There is a container. There is a container which is filled with water. This is water surface and it is filled with water, right? So this is filled with water. Now there is a hole here. There is a point A and there is point B, right? So there is pressure P1. Its height is from here to here, it is H1, P1, H1, and this is G is same, G. Acceleration due to gravity, G, small g, same on Earth surface, right? So and density of water is also same. Density of water is also same. So at point A, P1 is equal to H1 D into G, right? And if this distance is H2, if this is H2, right? So P2 is equal to H2 into D into G, right? So this is here H2 is greater than H1, right? H2 is greater than H1, where H belongs to depth inside water, from free surface, from free surface, right? So we can say that and you know what do you know? P is equal to H d G. If density is constant and G is constant, then P is directly proportional to H, right? Hello?
Yes, sir.
P is directly proportional to H. Therefore, you can say P1 is equal to H. Sorry, P is directly proportional to H. So P1 is directly proportional to H1 and P2 is directly proportional to H2, right? So as P2 is greater than, as H2 is greater than H1, then P2 is greater than P1, right? P2 is here, this is P2. So P2 is greater than P1, right? So we can say P2 is greater than P1. So liquid pressure at depth is more as compared to pressure near surface. Do you understand? Do you understand what I said? Because P is directly proportional to H. So P1 is directly proportional to H1, P2 is directly proportional to H2. So as H2 is greater than H1, so P2 is greater than P1. So it means liquid pressure at the depth is more, but the P2 is more. As P2 is more, so P2 is at depth, na? So P2 is more in comparison to P1. Matlab pressure at the close to the surface is less in comparison to pressure at the depth, right? Because of that, deep sea diver wears special kind of swimming suits.
Due to your body compressed.
Because deep inside the water, water pressure is more in comparison to pressure of body from inside. So they wear a special kind of suits, swimming suits, right? So this is we have always, and that's why the walls of dam is thick in the close to the base, right? At the bottom, walls of dam are thick and close to the surface, liquid surface, river surface, they are thin in comparison to base.
Yes.
Not thin like thin, but in comparison to base they are thin, right? Because of liquid pressure. Liquid pressure at the base is, bottom is more.
No.
So this is you have about liquid pressure. What your teacher told you more than this?
Just introduction is done. and sit, read out the chapter and understand it.
And what is the unit of pressure?
Unit of pressure.
Pascal.
Okay.
Unit of pressure is
Pascal.
unit of pressure is Pascal or Newton meter Newton meter raised to the power -2, right? And 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to, and 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to 1.012 into 10 की power 5 Pascal. 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to this much. 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to 1.012 into 10 की power 5 Pascal. Right? This is, you have to keep in mind. This is for pressure. Either it is liquid pressure or air pressure or any pressure, it is same. But you should remember, when we talk about pressure, then unit is Pascal, Newton meter, Pascal or atmospheric pressure, and at 1 atmospheric pressure is equal to this much you learn. Right?
Yes, sir.
Then there is a Pascal's law. Sorry. Pascal's law is there, na? No. What we call?
Pascal laws.
No, not Pascal's law. So we can talk about Pascal's law. मुझे मालूम था लेकिन yeah. So Pascal's law. What is Pascal's law? Pascal's law is like this is a round bottom flask, right? There is a round bottom flask, right? And there is a piston. There is a piston, right? This is, you apply a force F1, area of cross section, sorry, this is piston, so this is F1, force F1, cross sectional area is A1 and pressure is P1, and this ground bottom flask is filled with liquid, right? So what happens? When we apply a force over here on an area, then a pressure P1 is generates, and P1 is transmitted equally, undiminished in all direction. From here also P1, this is also P1, this is also P1, this is also P1, and if you put a hole there, so with same pressure water comes out. This is we have. So Pascal's law is, in a confined liquid, in a confined liquid, on applying pressure, it is transmitted equally undiminished in all directions. In the direction of applied force, right? What I wrote, in a confined liquid, on applying pressure, it is transmitted equally undiminished in all direction in the direction of applied force. You're not feeling well?
I'm good.
Okay. So what I mean, कि when you are applying ये confined means it should be closed. Condition is for closed liquid, not for open. Pascal's law is
closed
for confined liquid. First condition is confined
liquid.
If confined liquid, then it will work. So in a confined liquid, if we apply a
Pressure.
force on a certain area, then pressure is generated, and that pressure is transmitted equally in all directions in the direction of force, undiminished, right? So this is Pascal's law. Right. Now, application of Pascal's law are application of Pascal law is what? Hydraulic press. Hydraulic brakes. Third,
Hydraulic crane.
hydraulic press, hydraulic brakes. Hydraulic jacks.
Hydraulic.
Jacks. When you go for, when you go for your car, monthly maintenance, quarterly maintenance, for that if you go, so just remember hydraulic jacks. Hydraulic jacks, right? Basically there is a point where you apply a force F1, area A1, pressure P is generated, and there is confined liquid, right? And this confined liquid when reaches here, then it is on same height. Right? So this is लेकिन their label should be same, right? अगर आपको लग रहा है मेरा थोड़ा सा गड़बड़ हो गया तो you must be cautious about that. Their label should be same. So यहाँ पे pressure is F1, area is P1, pressure is P. Here is because of this there is force is F2, area is A2, but pressure is P. Pressure remains same. PA, this is point A, this is point B. If this is point A, this is point B, so PA is equal to PB. So PA PA is equal to PB by Pascal's law. By Pascal's law. By Pascal's law, PA is equal to PB. Right?
Yes, sir.
But so here by applying a small force over a small area. क्या? By applying a small force over a small area, right? By applying a small force over a small area, we get large force over large area. Large area. A small force over a small area, large force over large area. But pressure remains same. Pressure remains same by Pascal's law. Right? So you can write here F1 upon A1 is equal to F2 upon A2 as PA P1 is equal to P2, right? So you can find F2 is equal to F1 into A2 upon A1. This is F2 is equal to F1 into A2 upon A1. Getting?
Yes, sir.
So area on larger, force on larger area will equal to force on smaller area
And the pressure.
into area on the area of larger force upon area of smaller force. So this is we have all about.
Application of Pascal law.
This is Pascal's law mathematically. और ये तो मतलब एप्लीकेशन तो ये हो गया हाइड्रोलिक प्रेशर हाइड्रोलिक प्रेस हाइड्रोलिक ब्रेक हाइड्रोलिक जैक दिस इज द एप्लीकेशन दिस इज मैथमेटिकली कि ऑन स्मॉल एरिया by applying a small force over a small area we generate large force on large area, right? And then we have F2. So this is, so what I'm going to talk about hydraulic pressure जैसे होता है तो hydraulic pressure में क्या होता है आप देखते हो ना कि जैसे ट्रक जो होता है इस ट्रक स्मॉल ब्रेक्स आर देयर उसके ब्रेक्स तो स्मॉल होते हैं ना ऐसा तो है नहीं कि अगर देयर आर मतलब से 12 wheels 6 pair of wheels if a truck is having so its brake will very large no very small pedal right easily a man can press by his legs so why because of that on a small area by applying a small force by liquid there is a brake liquid is there there is a brake liquid so वो liquid brake जो होता है ना brake liquid जो होता है वो large area पे large force जाके generate कर देता है small pedal पे आपने small force लगाया उसने large area पे large force generate कर दिया तो 6 pair of wheels वाले ट्रक में भी ऐसा नहीं है कि आप मतलब you are applying a मतलब you are putting a brake of very large size. It will very small, right? Size of brake is not different from a car or a truck or a large container. All are having sizes almost same, but there is liquid pressure. Quantity of liquid pressure is different. जो उसके अंदर फ्लूइड होता है, मोबाइल ऑयल जिसको हम बोलते हैं, लिक्विड ऑयल, ब्रेक ऑयल, वो ब्रेक ऑयल जो होता है वो फ्रिक्शन जनरेट कर मतलब वो फ्रिक्शनलेस भी होता है और वो जो है कंफाइंड लिक्विड होता है एंड दैट जनरेट्स प्रेशर, इक्वल प्रेशर बट फोर्स जनरेट कर देता है. एंड दूसरा तुम्हारा जैक्स आई वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट, इफ यू गो फॉर योर रेगुलर मेंटेनेंस ऑफ योर कार, when you go in a company, car maintenance company, for washing purpose, for checking below the car, what they do,
Jack.
they put your car on its jack
Below the car,
and just handle very normally they pull it, they just move the handle
Yes.
and your car starts rising. So small, such a car is having a very, it is having around 500 kg, 300 kg weight is there. That 500, 300 kg weight is very easily by the applying force on a handle, it raises. Why? Because of this pressure. This Pascal's law. Because there is also a liquid fuel, liquid oil. जो liquid oil generates a small force due to that confined liquid oil is by applying a small force on a small area, we generates large force on a large area and we become comfortable. Right? I hope you understand this. This is a Pascal's law. This is the use of Pascal's law. Is it sufficient?
Yes, sir.